Hello and welcome to this week's Midcap. As always, I'm Trok. Um, Today we're going to do something a little bit different. Instead of focusing so much on last week in particular, I think now that we are past the fourth week, it would be more interesting to project what will happen. How are you guys looking for the play-ins? How is the leaderboard looking? How are your teams looking? and and kind of skim over the matches that went. So yeah, let's do that. So first we got first we're gonna have a quick look at each one of your teams because I'm interested to see how you have developed the last 4 weeks. Some of you have developed, others have been more destroyed than developed, but that's part of what we want to see here. All right then. So first we'll have Los Caballeros, and yeah. So this team is not looking very nice. They still don't have a reroll. None of their knights are leveled. None of their bloggers are leveled, and they have two leveled peasants with normals, no dirty players, an injured peasant. This team, I'm going to be brutally honest here because I think that's best. This team is so hurt and in such a bad shape. I think I'd rather have a rookie team, like a fresh TV 1000, two or three rerolls team over this team. So if I was Floyd, I would seriously consider rerolling after week 7 because let me remind you guys that's an option you guys have. If you want, you can reroll after week 7. So yeah, that's Los Caballeros. Then we had 10 coin with his orcs are gonna orc. Okay then, 3 rerolls, 1 APO. They got the Mighty Blow Blitzer, but now this guy is niggled. It's it's hard. I mean, it's so early. I would consider firing this guy. Yeah, this movement 5 guy, I guess it's fine, especially since he's blotch. So I guess you're looking to get one touchdown on him, and then you give him guard and just put him in the scrum, so it doesn't matter that he's movement 5. So okay, fine, you can keep this guy, but niggled guy, I think it's time to go. Tackle guy is nice. This guy's one vanity pass away from leveling. Not a lot of Black Orc development, although this guy leveled. My advice for him would be anything other than strength is block. I wouldn't take a double. I wouldn't take movement. I wouldn't take agility. And yeah, these other two rookies are close to level. So this team is not great, but it has potential if you manage it properly. Does it have anything else? Level 2 stadium. So that's interesting. Since you already have 200k in money, maybe you can get an enhancement. Or better yet, fire this guy by another one, or maybe get a troll. Yeah, I would definitely get a troll for this team because this team is not getting guard anytime soon. So a troll can help. Then we got Michaels with this Necro team. Okay, this team is looking better than it used to look at the beginning of the season. With Block, Blood, Wolf, with a nice guy ready to. Nice name too, Punchmaster. He's, which is exactly what he's gonna do. I know why he took tackle here, mighty blow here. Usually, Necro want their whites to be support pieces like mini flash golems, but he doesn't have mighty blow on his wolves, and he really needs a killer against the Amazons. So, Punchmaster is going to be huge when he plays the Amazons. Then we got some development of the ghouls. I think too much development of the ghouls, if you ask me. Ghouls are die really fast. There are not the key pieces in this team. What you really want is fleshy development, wolf development, white development. And probably the least important positional to level up is the ghouls, and they're the ones who are sucking all the SPP. That's not good. And a lot of rookie zombies, that's fine. Let's see at the club, level 1. Okay. Then we got Sindane with these Amazons. As always, Amazons are a formidable team for a rookie div. I really like this diving tackle piece, especially considering this is a double because it's a blitzer. So I really like it because she can easily get guard then, and she can get stand firm, and she can be annoying as fuck. And then the standard blood guard blitzer, another standard killer blitzer. I'm not a fan of the movement here really. I like to use I mean killers need so many skills and they're all great. Mighty blow, piling on, tackle, juggernaut. That I don't think movement really benefits them that much, but it's not terrible. Then another blood guard. I like this blood guard catcher because catchers don't get a guard easily, so I like that she used the double there. Our wrestle line woman, which is nice because you want to have at least one safety piece. She can get tackle next. A nice thrower, which is fine. So in summary, it's a really nice team. I think they're playing to their strengths, and I think they have used their doubles in a smart way. The stadium is level 2, but they don't have an enhancement yet. I don't know what you want for enhancement as Amazons this early, because this early they are kind of expensive, 1400. Then the other teams are going to start bloating, and then Amazons can make a really good use of an Awful Sound altar because they are cheap and they have great star players. But right now, I don't think they'll get good use of the Knuckles altar, so I don't know. Then we have Jeff and his Time to Bash team. Okay, so this team is finally getting some kind of shape. But it used to have a Dodge Pestigore. I think it died. It was fired or something. 3 block warriors is great, but this fourth one isn't even MVP range. I would try if I was you to score twice on this guy and just get it over with. 2 mighty below goats, which is kind of nice, but I really wish one of them was also claw and maybe tackle. A really standard chaos team for maybe underdeveloped but standard. No level ups on the stadium yet. Then we have the ordinary elves. They keep taking damage. Oh my god, poor team. Oh, and it's a niggle too. That's a shame. That's a real shame. But the key pieces are looking nice. A non-bloated tree. A bloodstep catcher, which is annoying. A stripper war dancer and a killer war dancer. This team is fine. You know, elves can with what you see here, elves can do a lot because they can induce Eldril, they can induce a wizard. Elves can do a lot with what you see here. It's a real shame about the guard though. Then you have A Grain with his cold cuts. Still fishing for the claw. Pepperoni didn't get it, so he got guard, which is nice, I guess. I mean, obviously he wanted a double for claw, but on the other hand, guard is never a bad thing. The bulls are nicely developed too. Almost no wasted SPP on hobgoblins, so very nice. Except for the ball carrier hobgoblin, which is nice too, because you don't want to waste carrying the ball on your good pieces. All in all, A solid team. Nothing on the stadium. And finally have the lizards anime bomb. Okay, so oh my god, this Cruxigar. Holy shit! Just look at this thing. Block, prehensile tail, and diving tackle. Put this thing on any player, and that guy is stuck. Holy shit! This is a nice, nice guy. I love that piece. Then you have a Bloxoros, Armor Busted Saurus, which I guess is fine. Armor rate is not terrible. Um, a Guard Saurus, which I don't like. But then again, it's 10 SPP, so I guess it's not the end of the world. He will get a lucky MVP or something. A Tacklesaurus. This thing, I hate it. It's so bad, like so bad, man. Why would you do this to yourself? Get block. And then sidestep skinks that are basically bloat, and this movement skink has potential. If he rolls movement again, he's a natural one turner. Right now, he's a really easy guy to one turn with. I would, if I could, I would just keep training this guy to do one turns, you know. So next skill, get sprint, and then get sure feet, you know, getting better and better on that. Then get catch, and if you get lucky and get movement in between, this guy can be a star. So yeah, those are your teams. Let's have a look at the leaderboard. So first place we got with 4 wins and nothing else, A-Grain, having a solid and a perfect season. Then you have the Amazons, undefeated with 2 wins and 2 draws. Then you have the Lizards with 2 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss. Then we have the Woodies and the Necros with 2 wins and 2 losses each. Then we have the Chaos, which is interesting. I would expect that Chaos to be even lower because Chaos is such a bad rookie team. But 1-1 and 2. Then the Orcs. 10 coin, I have to admit, you are a disappointment for this season. I thought you would do better, but not real. It didn't come to happen. Only 1 win, 3 losses. And finally, the Bretts. I'm not really surprised about this. His team is not really wasn't great. I was talking to Floyd the other day in Discord. I think I will, I'm going to help him make a better Brett team because I think just remaking a team and starting with a new one after week 7, I think he'll do better things that he has now. Or maybe just make starting with this one, but I don't know. No rerolls is a real fuck up, you know. If he gets the money, maybe, but if he doesn't, no rerolls is really hard. So yeah, that's. One interesting thing about this leaderboard thing. I put you all on Draenar's software thingy that calculates the chance of each of you to make it to the play-ins, because as you should know, the first and the second place will go to the play-ins. So let's have a look at that. Okay. Congratulations, A-Grain. You have a 100% chance to make it to the play-ins. You're in. It's mathematically impossible for you not to make it. Okay? You have a good chance to end up in first place. You might end up in second place, but other than that, you're either going to be first or second, so you're already in. Now you can focus on development because the play-ins are yours. Now for the second place, that also goes to play-ins, that's where the thing gets a little bit more fun. The first shot is for the Amazons, 66% chance to go. The second shot is for the lizards with 20%. And then we have the necro and the elves with 8 and 5% each. In the case of the chaos, the orcs and the breads, they are already out of the race. Now, even though this heavily favors the Amazons, I don't believe it to be. I know the math is the math, but now I want to get a little bit deeper. I don't think this is as favorable for the Amazons as the chart shows us. Because one thing is math, but the other thing is taking into account the opponents that each of them has. And the Amazons don't have a really easy road ahead, because let's have a look at that schedule. Okay, so the Amazons have a relatively easy match now against the Orcs, because Orcs are not having a great season. But then they go against their direct competition, Necro, and then they go against the undefeated Cold Cuts from A-Grain. So even though, so Michaels and Anime Bomb, they can have a little bit more. They can keep the hope, and also the elves. You guys can keep the hope, because if Michaels and if A-Grain manage to beat the Amazons, they're not looking so hot now, you know. So yeah, but this is how it's looking. Orcs, Chaos, Breads, think about development. Same for you, A-Grain, you're already in. The rest of you have still a tough fight ahead. So yeah. And finally, even though like I told you, I wasn't going to show you the I wasn't going to show you like a summary of each match of last week. I am going to show you what I believe was the best, but by far the very best play of the week, and I'm going to show it from the perspective of the guy on the on the other end of the sword. So, okay, thank you, Michaels, for relating, because I took this from your Twitch channel. Let's have a look.
Yeah, maybe if I can score next turn, I just do it, because it is raining, and he doesn't have sure hands. So the rain could be like the thing that bones him. But who knows? Probably just fucking roll a 6. Like a jerk. Okay, so that gets him kind of in the way, I think. Yep, he's going to stay there. He's got his guard piece here, so that's semi-annoying, but whatever. Whatever, bitches. Can move a Mighty Blow over. See, I knew this would kind of box me in a bit. I was fully aware when I committed to that play. But, oh, wow, that's... Is that a chain push play? Oh shit, it is. Wow, that's really good. Yeah, wow, he could surf the ball. I didn't even see that. That's really good. Fucking hell. What a jerk. Ball's right next to his dude. Oh shit. Wow. That's hella good. Huh.
So yeah, beautiful chain push, excellent play. Michaels didn't see it coming. If I'm being honest, neither did I. I think that's the kind of thing that great Blood Bowl coaches can do. Unpredictable plays, great plays that none of us can see until it's too late. So finally, I will do predictions for next week, so you can keep me honest about that. We have the Lizards versus the Necro. I think the Necro are hungry for a win here, so I think the Necro will take it home. That's it. It can go either way. Lizards can do their thing, but Necro, if they use their claw properly, they can take it home. Then we have Orcs against Amazons. Definitely the Amazons. Orcs are not having a great season. Also, Amazons are going to be more hungry for the win. Orcs are going to be more in development mode. So yeah, Amazons. Then we got Chaos against Brett's. I'm going to give this to the Chaos. Brett's are having a horrible season. No wins, no, not even a draw. And Chaos, on the other hand, they are beginning to surprise me. Last week they won, so yeah, Jeff is getting his team in line, and yeah, I think he will take the win this time. And then we have the Chaos Dwarfs against the Elves. I'm going to give this to the Chaos Dwarfs. They're unstoppable, and they have so much mighty blow and tackle against these poor elves. Yeah, it's going to be painful. Yeah, because the biggest weakness about uh, A-Grain's team right now is it doesn't have claw, which doesn't matter against elves that don't have armor. So claw is literally bloat against elves, and he doesn't have it. So yeah, it's a favorable match for A-Grain. I think he's going to win it. So yeah, that would be it for this week, and I'll see you all next week.